Yeah, so a couple points in my last video just got me thinking about the vast difference between various lead gen providers, air quotes. Just to clarify, there's so many ambiguous terms for the term lead. In this case, leads are defined as live incoming calls direct from the local homeowner in your service area that's calling about their restoration needs for services, the specific services that you actually offer. I have spoken to well over 100 restoration owners at this point over the years, and I always ask them where they're getting their existing leads from. And they, I'm not going to name names. I don't need to get sued by the big guys, but you know who we're talking about. And the best answer that I ever get, ideal scenario, is always mediocre, lukewarm bullshit. Sometimes they get a decent lead that they get an actual job from. I'm not saying it's completely worthless by any means. I'm not, let's be real here. But most of it is, they're either getting pressure washing jobs sent their way, or roofing jobs, or deck repair, or appliance repair bullshit that's, in the same general broad spectrum industry, home improvement, construction related. But we're not looking for, umbrella coverage of a broad spectrum. We're looking for restoration leads. If you're a restoration company, you want water mitt, you want mold removal, you want, flooded basement, you want burst water pipe. This other stuff that these guys are trying to send you and call a water damage lead is insane. And then it's not only a lot of unrelated bullshit, they're sharing that to 3, 4, 5 plus of your local direct competitors at the same time. And you're expected to try and fight them, call them back, and hope you beat them to be the first person to call that homeowner and get that job, maybe. Otherwise, you're the second person, let alone third, fourth, fifth person to call that homeowner. I guarantee you're going to start getting hung up on and swore at as a spammer because they got what they needed from the first person that called them back. Let's be honest, there's multiple quality restoration companies. Some people are full of shit. Some people can't fulfill the job right because they have crappy equipment, shitty staff. I get it, but there's more than one quality restoration company in your area. Let's be honest. So the person calls, gets somebody out, takes care of their business, sorted. You calling them at that point is just interrupting their life. They're going to be understandably pissed. This comes back to why I just shared the idea of shared leads. Just makes me want to throw up. It's a horrible way to do business. It's a disgusting, unethical way to do lead generation. It doesn't make sense for the homeowner. It doesn't make sense for me or any other lead gen provider. It doesn't make sense for you as the restoration company owner. It just all around sucks for reasons I just went over. It doesn't make any sense. The only reason people do it is because they're greedy, and it's short-sighted because you're burning bridges all around. Homeowner, restoration company owner, the lead gen provider gets known as a scumbag, basically. Let's be honest. A lot of these big guys, whether you're aware of a lot of them change their name frequently. I'm not getting sued by going into specifics, but there's reasons people change their name, change brand names, because their original one gets burned because shitty business practices like this. Go exclusive. You want to pay a lesser cost in the short run for a shared lead that you end up getting no job from anyway. Your math and your logic doesn't make sense. Pay a premium for a quality lead that's exclusive, that's real time, that's inbound to you. The homeowner's calling you, there's zero barrier to entry. You're the art of the authority in their eyes. Our assets show up first in the search engines. They see that, they trust Google, they call that number, our trackable phone number, which forwards in real time to yours. They're on the phone with you. They called you. I can't stress that enough. They are calling you because they searched for a local restoration company in their area. Our listings show up with our trackable phone number, forwards to yours. You pick up the phone, talk to them, see what they need. It's matched up geographically. It's matched up specific service-wise. If they found a bunch of black mold under their kid's bed or in their bathroom from a long-standing leak that they just realized what that funky smell was and why everybody was getting sick all the time. Or, they came home, their water heater blew up in their basement. They have a foot of water in their basement. This is the stuff we're sending you, and it's all customized, whatever you want. Customize it based on our marketing campaigns. And then we send things through an IVR, which is just a fancy pants way of saying, it's that thing when you call the number, Press 1 for water damage, press 2 for mold remediation, press 3 for storm damage, press 4 for fire. You know, we sort it all out, filter it all beautifully, so you're not getting unrelevant spam. And again, you're not trying to call anybody back. These are incoming calls, direct live. It's the guy live on his phone, freaking out because he's standing in a foot of freaking water and needs somebody to do water removal, like now. That's who you're talking to. You're not getting horse shit, pressure washing, or whatever. It drives me nuts. Again, bleh, just gross. It's gross. Stop paying for shared stale leads. I don't know what else to tell you. This is why I do what I do and how I do it. Exclusive live calls. Period. Full stop. That's the only lead that's worth a shit in this industry. Nobody's leaving a voicemail waiting on a restoration company to call them back while they're standing in a foot of water. They're going to call the next listing they find online. Period. Doesn't matter. You want to kid yourself about an answering service or letting things go to voicemail and hoping they're going to sit there and wait for you to call. They're not. I mean, this should be common sense, but it's also based on years and years of data across a lot of different campaigns across multiple cities across the country. Again, this is all I do. I'm a data freak. I'm a search engine geek. It's crazy. The shared lead model is complete and utter horseshit for the reasons I know I'm beating a dead horse at this point, but a lot of you guys, and this is why I ask people, I send you through the intake form, and one of the primary questions I ask restoration owners is, where are you currently getting leads, and how's that going for you? What's your other marketing that you have going, etc. And they always try to say, oh, I'm getting leads from XYZ, and you know, they're horse shit. But yeah, I'm just gonna stop my rant. Stop paying for junk shared leads. Stop chasing leads back. Pay for live flipping phone calls direct with the local homeowner that want exactly what you have to offer. Nothing more, nothing less. Give me a call. Let's get after it.